Hello, you beautiful people out there. What's going on? This is your friend Barry coming to fast from the Paragon video. Today we're going to be showing some Grux gameplay. I go flawless in this game. I'm not going to show you the full game, but I will show you my kill streak pretty much. I go 6-0-10, so I do have quite a bit of assists in this gameplay. I was playing with some friends on the very first night of V44 Point a Trace. I haven't played since then because I went on vacation for my 21st birthday to Las Vegas. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about that story because, you know, it can't all just be impressions and rage videos and tips and tricks all the time. And I will try and do some builds here or there. Again, we'll see how much I'll be playing because it is also final season. So I'm going to be doing a lot of schooling, and I'm also trying to get a second job. So we'll see. We'll see if I die. But more importantly, let's talk about my experience in Las Vegas. So a lot of cool stuff happened, but most importantly, there was something near the end that happened that would probably stick with me for a while. So, starting off, pretty typical. We got there. The first night that we got there, I wasn't 21 yet, legally. I was still only 20 years old. So we just did a lot of walking around. So it was me, my brother, his fiance, our two parents, and then my friend since a child. Well, it was weird. Like, she used to be my nanny, and now she stayed a family friend, and it was really weird because, like, she used to be my nanny. She used to, like, when I was 5 years old, she'd help me, like, dress up and stuff, and now I was fucking sitting there drinking alcohol with her. It was really weird to really think about that, but yeah, she was there too. So if you guys want to see pictures, you guys can follow me on Snapchat. I know Snapchat's pictures they're already gone because it's only 24 hours, but I also have an Instagram. Both of those handles are BritikHD, so you just go at BritikHD on Instagram. You'll find my actual personal profile where, you know, it's meant more so for, like, my family and friends and stuff like that. Not really my family. None of my family is Instagram, but you guys know what I mean. You guys follow me on that. Anyway, so we walked around a lot on the Strip, and I was staying at the Wynn, the Encore, which is pretty cool. My parents were staying at the Caesars Palace, and then my brother and his fiance were staying at the Venetia. So if you guys have no fucking clue what I'm talking about, there's like 20 hotels on this one strip, on this one street in Las Vegas, and all of them have like their own themes. My favorite is Caesars Palace, just because I really like the interior. I really think that the columns look sick, like the Greco-Roman stuff. It just looks badass, honestly. I think it just looks amazing. So, and I really like that, but honestly, it's all just really cool. It's all just really cool just walking around up and down the Strip. I've walked so much just because I'm not even that big of a gambler. Like, I never really wanted to get into gambling, and I drink a little bit, but I also am not the type to be trashed all weekend or, you know, go and black out every weekend. That's just not me. I feel too responsible for that. So it was cool. We did some shopping, saw some shows, you know, the usual. So let's get to the fun part, right? So the night when I turned 21 years old, we sat there and we went to this club. It was called the 5 o'clock Anywhere bar. So it wasn't a club, it was a bar. We went to the club later. That was a different night. So we went to this bar, and I was sitting there at the bar, and it's cool because there's like beer pong tables at this bar too. So what happened was I drank a little bit at the bar and had some vodka sodas, and then I'm like, hey, let's play some fucking beer pong. So it was me against my brother and his fiance. So it was a 1v2. So I got to throw the ball twice, obviously, to make it fair, but I ended up losing. It was funny because, like, I was pretty drunk because obviously you really shouldn't be mixing hard liquor with beer in the first place, but I was doing that because, I mean, fuck it, why not, right? I just turned 21. So we were playing beer pong, and I was losing. I was down like 1 cup. I think it was like 4-3 or something. And then I was like tipsy, so I was waving my arms around, just having a good time, and I accidentally knocked down 2 cups like a fucking bozo. And then I ended up losing because of that, because all they had to do was just hit 1 more cup. So, God, look at how glitched out theater mode is right now. Like, nobody's doing any animations anymore. They're just, Epic just said, fuck it, dude. We're on vacation too. Fuck theater mode. We don't even care. We don't even care. I think this is when I was actually low on health. But it doesn't show that. Oh, man, I really need to start recording my shit regularly. It's kind of funny, though. Anyway, I got pretty fucked up. So then we went bar hopping. We went around through the hotels. Did a little bit of bar hopping. We got back to the Wynn, the Encore, where my room was. And we hit one of the bars there, which was just this, like, really nice bar. Very classy. Okay, we sat there. Had quite a few more vodka sodas. Some of them might have been double. And I just had a great heart-to-heart conversation with my brother. You know, one of those emotional drunk conversations, because he was drunk with me, and it was great. You guys should have seen my Snapchat. Kind of sucks now that I only now tell you guys about this, but I honestly couldn't tell you before. It was really, really funny, because he was, like, running around like a fucking little kid, and I was chasing him. It was so fun. We were, like, giggling the whole time. And then anyway, so I got really faded. So, like, at the end, I didn't even remember the last part. I don't remember how I got from the bar to my room. So I guess I did, technically that is another blackout, and I promised myself I would never black out after my last story, which is also on YouTube. But I woke up, and here's the gross part. All right, you guys ready to click away? Oh, whatever. So I woke up, and obviously I puked because I drank so much, and it was like on the side of the bed where I was sleeping, right? What happened was apparently like I slept in it. And so when I woke up at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is that smell? And I jumped up, I went to the bathroom, and I looked at my face, and like the left side of my face was just like covered in dried up vomit. And so I had to wash my face, wash that shit off, get some of it out of my hair. It was really fucking bad. This is why I don't recommend drinking past your limit. Thank God I was with my brother who like, you know, he got me back to my room in one piece. But be very careful if you go out drinking. Make sure if you do go out drinking, it's with people that you know will take care of you. It's better just to stay away from it, like 100%. You don't want to mess with drinking, but whatever. I got there. It was fucking gross. And yeah, I had to go sleep on the couch because I wasn't going to get back into that bed. So I woke up the next day, and I was like, man, fuck. Like, I was still dizzy. I was definitely hungover a little bit. But the best way to cure a hangover, apparently, is to drink some more. So that breakfast, I had a mimosa, which is like orange juice with champagne. And that actually did make me feel better. Also drinking tons of water and eating lots of food. Goes without saying. But the most important thing that I want to mention is what I kind of learned from the whole thing. And what I did like on the last night before my airplane left. So on the last night, our airplane, we had a night flight. So it was leaving at like 11 or something, so we had to be at the airport pretty early, but you know, we still had the whole day. So I played blackjack, I played on the slots, I gambled a little bit because my parents gave me some gambling money. I gambled a little bit, and I was like, this is so fucking amazing, oh my God, yeah, it's so much fun. No, it's not. I really still don't like gambling. Like, both my parents are stupid gamblers, and I fucking hate it, okay? I hate it. So I was like, you know what, this money is going to go away anyway. I'm going to lose this money. So I'm going to go out, and because throughout my nights, I was seeing a lot of homeless people out on the strip. There's always a lot of homeless people out on the strip. But I passed by one who was a war vet. He was a war vet because said on his sign there was a war vet, and he was disabled too. He was sitting in a wheelchair, and he had like a cast, or a sling at least, around like one of his arms. And I know there's like a lot of homeless people that tend to like fake that shit sometimes. And you can, it's not that hard to tell, like, which ones are real and which ones are fake. You can kind of just tell, really, by their demeanor and by their, just, if you talk to them a little bit. I know, talking to homeless people, that's what I ended up doing on my 21st birthday in Vegas, right? But that's what I did, so I gave out some money to some homeless people, and one of them that really stood out to me was this guy that I'm just talking about right now in the wheelchair. So I gave him a $20 bill, right? I went up to him, I pulled out this $20 bill, and I gave it to him, like, straight into his hands. Like, I took out his palm, and I placed it into his hand, and he just started crying, right? He just started crying like, oh, God bless you, thank you so much, blah, blah. And he leaned in to give me a hug, which was crazy because this has never happened to me before, okay? This dude started crying, and he gave me a hug over a $20 bill, right? So the reason I'm saying this is not to like be like, oh, I'm such a good person. Look at me. Look at what I do. Yeah. If I wanted to do that, I'd be one of those assholes who fucking recorded the whole thing, right? What I'm saying is, this shit got me thinking. Okay, this is crazy. This dude was a war vet since '78, I think, is what I remember him saying. I don't know. It was kind of quick because I had to get back to my hotel to pack for our flight, because this was like right before I left for the airport. I was walking back across the strip. And he just started crying and everything, and he was so thankful, and just all that shit. And it really got me thinking, like, we're here in Las Vegas. There's all these casinos. You see all these rich-ass motherfuckers just buying $100,000 Rolexes or Prada purses for their gold digger wives or whatever. You see all this stuff going on. You're in the casinos. People are throwing away thousands of dollars. Just all that, right? And they're not even turning a blind eye to it. They don't even care. They don't even. It reminds me a lot of like the pigs, like from Animal Farm. Like they just all look really gluttonous, you know. And then there's like in the same area, in the same location, there are these people who literally cry over a $20 bill because that's a lot of money to them in that situation. And it really just fucking touched me, dude. It touched me in multiple places, but specifically it touched me a lot in my heart. Okay, right behind my left nipple. And it was really fucking insane. How, like, just right there, that moment as I was walking back, I was thinking about that the entire time. I still can't get that out of my head, like, oh my God. There's always people below you that have it worse, and there's always people above you. And I feel like it's important to remember that you should strive to always be better and always shoot for what those people above you have. But at the same time, you should also try and help the little guys once in a while. Because, you know, we're all in it together at one point. And, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're going to die, if you're going to be rich, you're going to be poor, you're still going to die. Might as well make the most of it while you're still here and help some people out because we're all on this one planet together. I don't know. That's kind of what I was thinking about. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, make sure to have a wonderful day. Peace.